Hello, everybody. Welcome. How are we doing today? Welcome on in. Hello. Hi. Hello. Good to have y'all out here. If anything sounds weird on the stream or whatever, please let me know. I completely reset up my computer again over the weekend, but we're on the solid state drive and the computer is running so much better now. And I'm so happy I'm done with it, that the Minecraft world itself runs so much better. So hopefully the audio sounds good and everything like that on stream. And if it's weird, let me know. But I think I got it. I think I got everything dialed in. Welcome on in, JJ Bird. How we doing? Mandolin. How you doing? Cowboys Carnival. Hello, Genetic Sloths. I think I saw you saying you weren't feeling well earlier. Hope you feel better soon. Kiwi, what's up? Country Bell. Hello. Why is Twitch so mean? It won't let me share my 10 stream streak. Stream streak. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I do appreciate it. Also, I do appreciate Lizosaurus. 51 months. Happy holidays to you. Hope you're doing well out there. And hope the little Saurus has got many gifts coming, I'm sure. TK Ander, thank you for the 42 months. Pooch, thank you so much for the 3 months. And then who else we got? We got Alfie Edwards, thank you for becoming a member. And we got Molly's, thank you for becoming a supporter. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you so very much. Building Mumbo's creeper farm currently. I knew it. I knew somebody would be out there building it after they saw Mumbo do it. Are we going to build a mountain? We just built a mountain. Lil Saurus has many coming. He got to go ice skating yesterday for the first time. Ooh, fun. We got to see my cousins yesterday, and one of my cousins, she has a 1-year-old. And so I was just, we were chatting just like all about that. And I was just like, so the tree is full of gifts, right? And they're like, yeah, it's so much more fun to buy gifts for a kid than for an adult because you just buy toys and they're so fun.
Day off.
So it was fun.
fWhip stream and warm team. Day can't get any more
I'm
cozy
assuming you mean
cozy
tea,
fWhip
but
heart.
you know, maybe you got a warm team over there with you.
Pleased to
The
meet
cuddle
you.
puddle's going strong.
Religious follower of the but this is the first stream I've caught because of the Christmas break. Thanks for making such good videos. Smile.
Country Bell, thank you so much for the bits, dude. And no, thank you so much for the 2 months. And all good. YouTube or Twitch, I appreciate y'all being here. My friends over on YouTube, be sure to click the like button if you haven't already for a little Christmas magic miracle, you know. Maybe we can get more likes on the stream. Oh, for sure, gifts are like 10% for Lil Saurus, 90% for me to play with. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Christmas is the best holiday. It's just a cozy time of year, and I always appreciate that. So today we're gonna kind of continue along with what we started last stream with this big ol' stuff in here. I want to start just doing some resource gathering to see how many of these buildings I can get ready to go for construction in the new year, so I can get ahead a little bit. But yeah, this is all stuff I showed last time on stream. We came through and replaced all of the torches underneath here with frog lights, and it's actually that plus being on the new PC. Frames are pretty consistent above 100. Sometimes they're dipping down to 30, and if I'm looking in certain directions, not too sure why, but they are. So yeah, all good stuff over in here. I'm trying new rock shapes and blocks. Turns out coral blends really well with tough and acacia. Dried coral blocks are really good. Really good. So yeah, never discount the dried coral.
Stream. We like those underscore fWhip.
Ninja Ann, how we doing? Thanks so much. Welcome on in. Okay, so our resource list to get started is going to be, I want to do these like one house at a time, but we do need to look and see if there are, so like all of this stuff over here for this next house I don't need to get. It was just making the light maticas. I was too lazy to copy the building up and then make a new copy and blah blah. Louis, don't make jokes like that. That's kind of mean to Queso. Triangulate what direction causes issues so you can pinpoint areas better now. Yeah, it's 'cause, I mean, I can look around and like I'll see frame drops going. I mean, it's more when I like spin quick and I get a sudden frame drop, which is expected, to have a little screen tearing during that, but it's not the end of the world. Do you end up updating 1.21.11? I have not yet. No, I've been too lazy. Honestly, I've just been doing other stuff, so I hadn't bothered yet. Okay, so this is actually a good angle to see what we don't need. Let's go into here. Let's go into missing. We don't need jungle. Looks like some diorite. Looks like acacia. And then it's probably all of our tuff. 'Cause, yeah, that's not made out of tuff. Okay. And then bamboo and birch. Birch. Okay. And then down there is going to be, I think that's furnaces. Yeah. And then FU Foliage University. There we go. Scaffolding. Yeah, we'll get rid of that too. How's it going? I'm currently building a frog life farm at Hardcore World. Any tips? Yeah, get the frogs before you do anything. Build the base layer, fill it with frogs, and then build the rest. And get a lot more frogs than you think you want.
Hi fWhip. Smiley face emoji. fWhip stream. Let's make 1K likes for the last stream before Christmas. BTW.
Love that
happy
idea.
Christmas for you and your family and doggos. Smiley face emoji. RRRRRR.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I figured there was something happening. Okay. That's good there. That's good there. I think we got a decent list that we can start with. This isn't too terrible. And if we get a little bit extra, then we just... My plan is to build these in the video, like one house full up, and then gather resources next house, gather resources next house, and kind of do like, instead of just like a big resource, we got everything. And then see where we go from there. How many days? We are at 12,148.
Hope your day is going well. Happy holidays,
also, Starry, thank you for the 19 months. And Eddie, thank you for the 8 months at tier 2. Okay, let's go get some shulker boxes. You should make some Italian village, just an idea. Louis, I got you, buddy. We already got one over there. There's a whole video on the channel about it. No, not that. Okay, we probably don't need 4 shulkers. We'll start with 3 for this one, because that's really not that many things. I kind of want to go out and get the dark oak, because I don't really have too much left in the base, so we're just going to go strip some dark oak to get started. Can't work because I have COVID, so I'm here watching and crafting. Aw, Tilly, I hope you feel better soon. Seems like there is like a little bug going around right now. So many people seem to be getting sick right now that I know, which is such a bummer. Okay. Well, I didn't harvest any of those, so we can just come on in here and thank fWhip for readying up some trees for some strippage and chopping.
Cha-ching!
Das, thank you so much for the 5 gift members, dude. How we doing? Welcome on in. Yeah. Yeah, I think today is going to be pretty chill, just resource gathering for a good while. And if we finish the first building early, we might jump into creative and do some other stuff, depending on how long I want to stream today. I'm pretty tired. I've been doing so many family events and get-togethers and all that stuff that the social battery has been drained. It's been all super fun, but oh, the battery is on low. Did you make the universal tree farm work for 2 white trees? No, we built a second tree farm that's over by Tough Hall for 2 wide dark oak and pale oak trees. But as I said when I built up the tree farms, I don't want to use tree farms for every little thing that I do. The tree farm is there for when I need... 1, I'm either on a huge time crunch, or 2, I am... what was I gonna say? Or I need like a ton. Like if I need like a shulker box of a certain type of log, I'm gonna tree farm it. But if we only need like 2 stacks of something and I have to strip them anyways, I think it's faster to come out here. There's probably no way to make a single player like auto stripping farm, is there? I guess you could for oak logs, but not for anything else, because you can auto, like full auto oak logs using an azalea tree farm, right? Isn't that a thing? Because you can get the moss to grow the sapling, and then you just booty boop 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 grow tree. Well, it grows an azalea bush that grows an azalea tree, and then you get log. But no stripping light out here. True. This is a special lo-fi holiday stripping. It is, but I'm guessing you need a TNT duper. You would for that, yeah. But like theoretically, you could get it to grow the trees, push all the logs into a line using a few different piston pushing machines to get them into a line, and then you into a feed tape that goes right by the player who's holding an axe, just like constantly right clicking. So every time a new oak log would come in, you just strip it, and then you send it along from there to a TNT thing. So you could theoretically get unlimited stripped oak logs off of that without... You still have to like use up tools and things, but you wouldn't have to physically be the one doing the stripping.
I got good stuff here.
Violet Chewy, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs, dude. I really appreciate you. Happy holidays. Hey, Villana, how we doing? Would you ever stop with Minecraft? I don't have any plans to stop with Minecraft, but there probably will be a point in my life where I move on doing something else. I don't think it's really possible to do the same thing for your entire life. Don't get me wrong, I love Minecraft. I've, like I said, zero plans to stop playing Minecraft. But you never know where life's gonna take ya. Well, I didn't need that many, but we got a lot. Let's just get like 2 stacks non-stripped. Your butter is cold? That's rough, bud. I went for a good swim this morning. I was like, I've been trying to get back in the pool more often, and this was like the first time I've in the like this round of getting back into it. So this is like the 5th or 6th time I've been trying to go twice a week, and yeah, this is 3rd week of that, so 5th time I think that would be. And I was finally at that time where I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm like getting back into it. It wasn't just like full struggle bus the entire time. I was very, very happy about it, but now I'm so tired. Rough. This is like a bottom 5 experience. You're right. There's nothing worse in the world that could happen than your butter being cold. That's so true.
Can't believe it's been so long. Still
I'm
loving
so
every
sorry.
stream. Thank you, fWhip, and happy holidays to everyone.
Ego, thank you so much for the 27 months. Lego. Lego my ego? No, oh, that's fine. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for the support. English only in the chat, please. April, we really don't get into religion or politics on stream. It's hard to have a mature discussion about those things on the internet, so we don't get into it. What do you mean last stream, like forever? Well, like, it's gonna be a really long time until after Christmas. So it's like forever. Isn't butter meant to be in the fridge unless you mean like melted butter that got cold? Well, no, you can have you can have butter on your counter table. There's little butter dishes for that, dude. I thought you were done for a minute. No videos till like mid-January is the current plan. And then yeah, that's the streams will be hit or miss as we're going for the next while, because this is kind of my break I take through the year. I usually don't. I have for the last, actually every January since I've been full time as a content creator. So this is year 6 now of doing it. I have taken January off just to kind of chill and reset and give myself some time to think and plan out videos for the year, get tax season going, all that super fun stuff. So yeah, there won't be any videos come January for a while as I kind of set things up for the rest of the year. And but we might do some streaming stuff. I don't think we're gonna do like a big stream project this January like we've done in the past, unless it turns into like we might be doing the Nether for like the cyber. I think we'll probably clear the land for the cyberpunk city and get that stuff going. So we already kind of started that with the villager mob switch. So we'll finish that, and then we'll keep on trucking with it, because we got a lot of land to clear in there. I found out, unfortunately. I think I have like 400,000 blocks to dig, just because it's solid. And then I haven't decided if I want to do it for this part or if I want to do it for like a future expansion, but I do want to break through the bedrock roof in a lot more spaces. So I guess there is some grindy stuff that we could do in January. What are you doing? Chopping trees? What are you doing? Okay, that's probably enough dark oak to keep me for a while. We'll get one more tree though. I'm always running out of dark oak. I used to not use dark oak much at all, and now I've been really enjoying using it in a lot of places, especially strip dark oak. Getting a gaming laptop for Christmas? Rusty, why were you under the tree shaking the presents? How could you? No, I'm just messing with you. That's fun. Congrats. Gonna be a Java player. Oh, coming up in the world. Do you have any buildings with mud and cherry wood? I've just now started using cherry, like the bark texture. For things, so probably not that exact combo, but maybe like strip cherry. Mangrove and dark oak are your favorite wood types. I do really like mangrove. Acacia I think is still my favorite, but that's only because I just really love the orange tone. It doesn't mean that it's the easiest to work with things, but it is my favorite. Big Booty 17 has a good dark oak tree farm. Oh yeah, don't worry, I know all about Big Booty 17. What a gamer. Revolutionizing the Minecraft redstone community one farm at a time. Now we've got a pale oak tree farm right over there, dark oak pale oak right over there, and we've got a universal tree farm that does every one wide sapling right over here. So we're all set on those. Do you use mods like Voxy, but it's Distant Horizons, but a lot better? What's Voxy? Yeah, I've been using Voxy. I've chatted with the dev Cortez a lot. She's awesome. But yeah, no, I've been using Voxy since pretty much it came out. Here we come to save the day. Lady Cots, what's up? Great Farms, terrible name. I think the name is hilarious, but also, as a family-friendly content creator, I do see it being a very difficult time of giving a shout-out to Big Booty 17 on a video. I do think that, yeah, see, we definitely need some Dark Oak. They probably are shooting themselves in the foot a little bit by having the name Big Booty 17, but you know. Also, the kitties probably love it. Why go to Shulkercraft when you can go to somebody named Big Booty 17 and get a better farm? Hey, Hades, how we doing? Is there plans to terraform where that Dark Forest is? It's just, yeah, eventually we're gonna be pretty much clear cutting that entire space. Okay, everything that's in here, I'm just gonna put away real quick. Just so I can know more about what I actually have in my boxes. I don't like that box being empty. Spruce. Whoa.
Pleased to meet you.
Grimson, thank you for the 13 months, dude. How we doing? Welcome. Keep like sitting forward in my chair and then being like, why does my back hurt? As I'm like full on shrimp pose. Obviously it's not that. It's duh. That'd be so dumb. My posture? That's not why my back hurts.
Pleased to meet you.
Happy 31 months. Loved the world tour. Thank you for the great content for so long. Less than 3.
Nina, thank you so very much for coming back for 31 months. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much. Glad you enjoyed the world tour. Yeah, the world tour is it's out if anybody wants to check it out. If you've been you want a way to catch up with the world, there's a whole tour to give you anything and everything. I tried to keep it as like cohesive as I could or as like easy to follow with moving around the world. I feel like I did a decent job. I know it's not perfect. Like there's some things that had to be cut for video time because, oh wow, it was a long video. But I felt like I did a pretty decent job of making it at least like constantly saying like, oh, that thing we talked about earlier is right over there for a point of reference of where we are here. More brown wool, lol. Okay, well there's all 3. World tour was great, but it felt a little short. Bro, it was 2.5 hours. What do you mean it was short? Like I didn't talk about things enough? Is that kind of what you're saying? Because I did make the choice when I was recording to quickly reference things instead of like spending a lot of time at places. I wanted to spend a lot more time looking around things, but I think it was better as like just in terms of watchability, because let's be honest, that video is very long. And I think that has deterred quite a lot of people from wanting to watch it. So I was trying to find like a good middle ground there. I could still show everything, but wasn't like fully just zooming. Too much spare time, I guess. Need a 9-hour tour version by tomorrow. I'll get on that right now. The extended director's cut. You can just hear me go and blah, 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 blah. Just all of the mumbles of trying to start sentences and very quickly failing to form sentence. That's a lot of what got cut. Okay, that helps a lot with getting those out of there. Now we can go back to logging. You could swap the iron bar on the saw for an exposed copper bar. Oh, yeah. Like make it look a little like it's rusted or something. I don't really like going back and updating old builds. I kind of like leaving old builds as like time capsules of this is what we had back then and these are the decisions I made back then. And you definitely could. I just think it's a really slippery slope as a builder. Like super duper slippery. To constantly like redo your builds or like constantly be like making changes to things as you're going. I think there's a lot of people who get stuck in that and they never break out of it. And all they end up doing is rebuild, and I don't want to do that. If that makes sense. Who was that? Beth, thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate that. We're gonna need a lot of these for various buildings, so we'll just make extras. We need, I need 18, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll get 12. There's 19. Perfect. There's that. We got one more dark oak trapdoor. I already made one. Love that for me. Oh, and then I need fence gates. That. Cool. I don't like to completely redo stuff, but when it's not the case, but I can improve it, just add a little on top of it. Yeah, I definitely see that. I don't disagree. Okay, let's get our mangrove. Mangrove, we need 61 stripped logs. Do I have any here first? I have 35. Oh, I love that. Okay, so 61 minus 35. Say 60 minus 35 is 25. So then we can do that. 26. You see that? That's quick math. That's me doing math on stream, y'all. Oh. You think I'll terraform landscape around the world tree? It's going to be changed to summer guard. I don't know how much, though, because we've already done a lot in the area, so it'd be hard to alter it too much beyond what it is. Also needs 12 mangrove lug. Thank you. And then from that, we need a stack and 7 of those and 3 of those. Cool. I also need some muddy mangrove root, which I have in here, and we need a little over that. A little under that, I should say. Okay. Let's go with pale oak. We just need 44. Okay, easy. What's going on today? We're doing a bunch of resource gathering for new buildings for the city. Yeah, there's pale oak, and then let's see. Let's just start tackling spruce. We always know we need spruce. Okay, so I've got 6 of those. Solid. I need 38. Dude, why do I have so many trapdoors in here? What the? How much extra spruce stuff did I craft? What? When did I make this big of a mistake? I never have extra spruce. This chest is normally pretty empty. I need 27 fence gates, though. That's rough, dude. Oh, well, there's 4, so we need 23. All right, so we need strip logs. So we need 12, 16. Just clicking everything into stacks. Oh, well. Extra trapdoors. Let's see. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. What else do we need? I saw there was acacia, which is the 30 trapdoors. And we should be able to get that here. 29. $31. What else do we need? Ooh, crimson. 2 shelves, 4 doors. Do I have any?
Pleased to meet you.
I don't think I've made crimson shelves before. Potato people, Amber, thank you for the 16 months at tier 2.
Pleased to meet you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Those are kind of cool. Wow, I gotta use those more. What was that? That was crimson. Forgot what that is called. Plastimaniaco, I think. Thank you for the tier 1, dude. I really appreciate you. Thanks so much for the support. Wait, you mean past fWhip was actually nice to future fWhip and left him more spruce? Man, that is crazy. Wild stuff for the holidays, you know? Wild stuff. Oh, I don't think I need jungle. I think jungle's the next building. And oak. Don't think I need that either. I don't need granite. Probably need that though. Okay, cool. We'll stop there. End update will be 6/18/26. I believe in you, Rusty. When you return to the custom biome grind, like that one over that way, the big custom one, I think after we finish the stuff around path, to be honest. I feel like that sounds the most approachable to me. Okay. Well, we need a lot of deep slate and cobble and blah 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 off the top here, so. I don't know what that date is for. I wasn't paying attention, but that's my dad's birthday and his first day of retirement. And Liz, the end update. Your dad's gonna be so excited that the Minecraft end update is gonna launch. Cue retirement goals. That's better. Absolutely
Cha-ching!
better than GTA 6 or whatever the heck it is launching and people retiring. So much better. DJ ZX, thank you for the 10 gift memberships on the YouTube side, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Pleased to meet you.
Who's that? And Ro, thank you for becoming a member for 8 months. Okay. Another. I just need a stack and a half another rack. Ninja and jumping in too. Thank you so much. Yeah, a stack and a half plus 1. Why are my chests lighting up? Wait, then these ones are dark. Sorry, y'all. I forgot to turn my hacks off before stream. My bad. That's a problem. We have like 0 blackstone. And I need a lot more than 0. At least 3 stacks. We're gonna be close. Okay. 23 is gonna go to there. So that's... So that means 60, that'd be 58 to get
2026 movies. Excited for any of them?
Dude, I'll be honest, I don't pay attention at all to movie releases. Actually, I'm excited for Project Hail Mary. That one's definitely up there. Okay, we need to go get Blackstone. Bummer, dude, bummer. I'm pretty dang excited for Project Hail Mary, I will say that much. So, what resources do I need to gather? We got a pretty wide list of random stuff we're starting with today. We've got multiple lists. This is just the first one of many, probably. And then I haven't seen the new Avatar, like Blue People Avatar one yet. I'm interested in checking that out. I know that came out already, so it's not 2026. But like, I'm interested to see what it is. I don't know. I feel like I haven't really stayed in the loop on what's coming out quite yet. So I don't know. Okay, there's that. There's that. Need another 10 of these bad boyos. We need 80 of those, so we'll just bring the 2 stacks, but I believe that's everything. Want to watch the new Avatar so bad? I've heard mixed things on it. But I also think everybody's really excited to hate those types of movies. I feel like the internet is much more likely to clown on something than when it's mid-tier than say it's decent.
Pleased to meet you.
Lily, thank you for the 3 months. How you doing today? Forgot that I got rid of all those. So I need 1 of you, and I need 1, 2, 3 of you, and I need more than that of you. Slowly clearing out cobble, dude. Slowly but surely. Fire and Ash was actually really good, way better than the Way of Water. Oh, interesting. What's your keyboard? I have a Keychron keyboard. They're very modular and you can customize them and pretty much do whatever the heck you want with them. They're fun. Apparently I can't type with them though. That's something I have not unlocked the skill set for quite yet. One day I might get to the point where I can type with this keyboard. I do have smooth stone. Whoop. Oh, you know all that cobblestone that I need? I know where that comes in. That's actually, I don't need that. But that's fine. We'll bring it anyways. I only need a few pieces, not the big ol' list of it that I brought. And dripstone. Haha, love. I don't know why I never have dripstone. And headphones. I don't wear headphones. I just wear earbuds. But these are They're called, it's a brand I found on Amazon that actually works for pretty well. They're called One More. I don't think I need that concrete. I'm gonna say I don't, and if I do later, we can just go grab it then. Because I don't like to get terracotta. That's for the next building. Cyan terracotta, I think I do need, and red terracotta, I do need for sure. Yes. How much was it? It was like 12, I think. Oh, and the red terracotta, we need half a stack. Do I not have any red? Okay, I have a little bit of red. I don't have anything. Ugh. No, it's fine. We'll make do. We can do it. Brick. 12 brick, 14 mud brick. I also need some granite, so I'm just gonna grab it. And then we're gonna just quickly jump into you and do a yo and a yo. Is what, 14 mud? And it was like something like that. Mud. Can't wait for Rusty to come out as some kind of Mojang worker and spreading straight facts. What? Oh, the one who's claiming to know everything in chat right now. Yeah, that would be fun. You saw it here. The leaks are here. Did y'all hear that? Mojang hired a new head of Java Minecraft over the weekend. Well, a few days ago, the person announced their them doing the thing, taking the job on. They announced on LinkedIn. Let me find her name real quick. She seems really well accomplished in the AAA game community. So that it was cool to see. Katie Scott. They previously worked at Ubisoft. Coalition Studio and EA. They'd worked on a lot of the FIFA titles as like a senior game designer. So I'm curious to see how that's going to impact into Minecraft. But yeah, they joined, or sorry, head of Minecraft Vanilla in February 2026. No, God, if Notch came back, the game would be dead, dude. No, you do not want Notch to touch Minecraft. What's that line about the Grinch? Don't want to touch him with a 32-foot pole or something like that? Yeah, that's, you don't want Notch touching Minecraft even with a 32-foot pole. Ubisoft and EA, oh God, that's not a good sign. I don't think somebody... Actually, she was the vice president of Global Creative Game Office at Ubisoft. So I think Ubisoft and EA are both run by shareholders very much for how they make a lot of their decisions. I don't really think Minecraft runs that way too much. I don't think they're at a point where they need to. I think they have to obviously get something that's going to work for Microsoft, but they don't need to run and produce things on behalf of shareholders. So I think it's okay. What are we talking about? Mojang hired a new head of Minecraft Vanilla. Y'all, if Mojang ever forced people to start paying for a drop, do you know how mad people would be? That's like the whole proposition of Minecraft that has gotten it to be such a big game of you buy it once and you never have to pay for it again, and you constantly get these little updates because the game is so big that they don't need to keep charging people. Like I don't think we will ever see paid DLC in Minecraft outside of marketplace content, which is there's nothing requiring anybody to ever purchase anything on the Minecraft marketplace. And I think a lot of people struggle with realizing that, is that they're actually there actually is no need to ever visit the Minecraft marketplace. So many people get so mad about the marketplace existing, and it's like, no, the marketplace existing is kind of partially why we have free updates. Like, those very much go hand in hand.
Keep it real.
Wax Fraud, thank you for the raid, my dude. Welcome on in, folks. Hello, hello, hello. Waxy raid. Come on, slide on in here. Take a seat. How we doing? They would be 10 times more mad as they were on the mob voting 2023. True, Slushy, true. Howdy, hope all is well over here today. It's going pretty good. We're just kind of, I would say just getting started, but we've been live for 45 minutes now. But yeah, we're going good. Just chilling, doing some resource gathering. What were y'all up to today? So you went in making something awesome and hardcore? WTH is this music? I found a new album from Minecraft they have a retro video game album that I think was part of one of the Minecraft marketplace partnerships. So I wanted to try it out on stream today. Mostly to also see if it really is a-okay to listen to. Some of them are a little weird. I'm starting to pick up on that, but some are actually kind of good. Dude, I really need to make a honeycomb farm. We need to put a bee farm. Like, maybe on that side we put honeycomb over there. But yeah, some of them are, I will say, some of these are kind of wonky. Okay, so we need 16 of these. So there's that. That'd be 14. Actually, I can wax them right there. Hee hee. I will not take those. We will take these. Do you use Prism Launcher as well? I use Prism Launcher for everything that's not my hardcore instance. I'm kind of weird about how I do those things. Well, also just kind of weird in general, but like kind of weird how I do those things too. I don't have a single piece. For some reason, I have always put my Minecraft vanilla like instance that I play on in just the regular vanilla launcher, and then everything else I will use a third-party thing for. Okay, so we got 2 of those. There we go. So we need on that one. What's the point of not just using the normal launcher? You can get better folder systems so your stuff doesn't like get confused or overlap itself or any of that, which is actually can happen a little bit. So if you're ever changing mods out consistently, it's good to have different versions, or if you're changing your version as you go a lot so you don't accidentally log into the wrong world. Oh, I forgot to get iron bars. We're over by the iron farm. Maybe we got some. We got plenty actually. I got over a stack in here. We're gonna be using a lot of those on the Nether hub, I can tell you that much. Okay. What do I have in here? Boop, 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 boop. Sick. Even better. Cool. That's everything we need now. I'm gonna try to start a desert city and better our Minecraft. Any quick tips? Go look for some inspiration before you start building. Go check out games like Assassin's Creed, like Origins. Look at the concept art behind those, or look up like old building stuff from Age of Empires.
Happy Yule tidings to chat and fWhip. Hope you have a nice, safe, and white holidays.
I am Relent. Thanks so much for the biddies, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy holidays, and hope you are able to take some time off and chill and all that good stuff. New city. Not new city, but we're finally filling in the hole in the middle of the city. So click the like button because it's the holidays. Yeah, if you're ever gonna do it, now's the time, right? Am I guilting y'all successfully yet? But we are working on where all these gross frog lights are now being revealed. I removed all the torches underneath because it was causing a ton of lag. Just with having all the torch particles and things all over the place. So we removed all those. But anyways, the next video is going to be wrapping basically from there all the way up to here is going to be full of buildings, and also starting the back street up there that will connect. I've decided to tear out the wall along the back of this guy. So this is actually going to turn into a back exit for the park, so we can have another kind of walking street to get through, so that this park has more use cases than just a little entrance here and a little entrance over there. So it has something you can walk through and get out the other side. Dang, was ignored. So sorry. There's currently 1,100 people in chat right now, so between the two. So if I don't catch every message, I do apologize, but I've also never said that I will catch every message. And sometimes I read messages and don't respond. There's that. There's that. We do need large ferns. I think I had some ferns. Hey, I got ferns. I got a firefly bush. Need those, need those, need those. And jungle reef. Sick, dude. Heck yeah. I need leaf litter too. Nice. Nice. Okay. And oh, I'm gonna go. GPU's so expensive. Yeah. We forgot to turn off the stripping light. Oh no. Got a notification that someone was leaking Minecraft drops. Who was it? True. Horses will hold chests like donkeys here in a couple months. Yeah, let's completely eliminate any use case for a donkey. That sounds exactly like how Minecraft will develop features in this game. Let's you know, it's not like Minecraft's philosophy that they've had the entire development cycle is to make sure every feature stays relevant, but like definitely they've decided now that they're going to start making certain features absolutely irrelevant, but leave them in the game purely to make the game have more bloat to it. I think that sounds like such a lovely idea of how to develop the game. I also heard the end update is going to come with some really, really cool stuff that'll make it so that you don't even need to go to the Nether outside of getting to the end. Like Netherite, completely worthless after the end update. It's going to be crazy. Please, 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 please. That's not enough. All right, let's go see if we have any gold in the gold farm. Do you prefer the drops or updates? I have a take that's not gonna be the most common take for why I don't like the drop system. But they've kind of corrected that with the latest drop being released. But mine is, I don't like the drop system because they don't give time to enjoy the game before they instantly are giving us something else to wait for. If that makes sense. Like, I think the drop system, in theory, pretty cool. Okay, we don't have anything else coming in here. But I really don't like the drop system because outside of Mounts of Mayhem release, every single drop that we have had so far has... Jeez, this thing is so backed up. Well, I do have 8 double chests going into one line of hoppers, so that does make sense. It's fine. Anyways, I don't like that as soon as no, it's even been before the drop has released. In the same time that they have announced the release date for multiple of the drops in this last year, they have also announced the next drop. You can see that. I can see my tree from here. And I don't like that. I think that's a really, really bad way to create long-term engagement with the game that is meaningful impact for players. Because the way that they're kind of doing things right now... Okay, we're going to throw all of this in here. And hope that we get some Blackstone out of this trade. Hey, but, yeah. So I'm not a big fan of them... There's dried gas now. Wait. We're losing our dried gas. Am I? I think I am losing my dried gas. What do I have multiple of that I probably don't need? Probably don't need multiple things of nether brick. Spectral arrows, dude. I don't need 3 things of spectral arrows. Let's wait down here to get a happy gas, and then we'll trade it out for the spectral arrow. But this actually also will take leftovers, and this whole line here is like leftovers and unstackables. Stuff that just makes it through, I think. Oh, well, this one actually doesn't have anything to it. Good thing no, this is, okay, I can't remember. It grabs them correctly. I don't see where my happy gas went. There should be one, unless he's like stuck in a... He's probably stuck in a hopper somewhere, let's be honest. Do you regret building the copper farm? No. I still use it occasionally. It was a fun project just to see if I could do it. Oh, fire resist. Nice. We're going to take you out. We're going to throw happy gas in there. Start picking our happy gas up out of this guy. Punch that off. And yeah, I don't need this many spectral arrows. Oh, it did. Yeah, they just got caught back here. All right, did we get any Blackstone? We did! Woohoo! Woo! Woo! Hit him with the woo! But anyways, back to the drops thing. I like the drops in theory, but yeah, my big gripe is that they keep, you know, giving us all of this. They don't allow us to enjoy, or the general community to enjoy what they have. It's always this cycle of looking forward to what's coming next. And I just think that's bad for the game. Yeah, this is actually out. But I do think also that the drops this last year added more content to the game than we were getting in the previous year's update. I think it definitely isn't up to the standard and quality that we got with like the Nether update and those types of things, and the Village and Pillage and Update Aquatic and all that. But in terms of what we got last year versus like the year before drops versus the year of drops, I feel like we got more content with that instead of them trying to like appease this big thing that they were going for. So yeah, I don't know. That's my take. Is the 9+10 thing a new meme? Oh, Liz. Oh, God. Did they... Have we graduated from 6-7 and now it's 9+10? When is it going to cycle back to people just going, 21? We're working up there. Though not needed, you use auto crafters to dismantle the iron boots and turn them into iron ingots. Wouldn't you have to use a smelter, not an auto crafter? Because you have to smelt the boots. Nine plus 10 equal 21. Well, yeah, obviously. That's maths. I think we got everything. Clearly I missed that meme. Oh yeah, that was like early college for me. No, that was like sophomore year of college. Okay, well, we're gonna just say that we have everything for this house, and if I miss anything, I will get it later. Just 3 boxes, and our emotional support boxes we bring everywhere, but this house is going to be ready to go. We just get into building it a little later. Smelt boots, then autocraft ingots into nuggets into ingots, and autocraft those into blocks. True. It was middle school for you? Yeah, I was actually when it was like when all my buddies were turning 21 in college, so they loved it. Is there like a proper / efficient way of keeping track of items collected in Lightmatica? Because I log out and log back in, and now I have to collect all the items again. Just do what I did. You just pick them up, the shulker boxes. You just put them in there, and then you can sort through that. That's your only option, really. But there's no way to make Lightmatica like remember your resource list as you. Okay. What do we want to get rid of? This is kind of a wonky house. It's got a lot of weird steps to it, but that's okay. So, mangrove. We can get rid of deep slate. Just gonna say all deep slate can go. So I don't think we use any deep slate on this house itself. It's all like neighboring buildings. Oh no, the chimney. Okay. Well, they're ignored. Mangrove can go. I want to keep those signs though. I still need those. Deep slate. We need walls and full blocks. And no tile though. And not that one. Okay. Where did I use a hopper? Or all. I'm just gonna get rid of. Oh, I need that for the roof, big time. We don't need acacia log. No, I do. Dang it. Well, somebody remind me, we need a stack of acacia log. Oh, this is where the cyan terracotta was, so I didn't need that for the other building. So we can bring that with us when we need the cyan terracotta for this first one. And a stack of acacia lurg. Don't need this bulb. If I can type, that'd be lovely. Do you have any like big city project after this one, or just gonna stay with New Papyrus? I want to make some progress on New Papyrus before I start building anything else, because I feel like I have done a lot of there. Or I haven't done a lot in there, and I want to continue that a bit before we start doing other stuff, if that, I guess. I need dripstone back there, so we'll just get it. What else do I not need? Dirt. I think that's pretty much it. We'll just get everything else on the list now. Okay, and we need a stackification log before I forget, so we'll go to the lumber mill first. Need some advice. Say my favorite content creator suddenly abandoned me till 2026. What would the correct reaction be? Obviously to go and freak out and post all over social media about how you've been abandoned and how you hate that person and how they suck and they're terrible and that they've ruined your life because they want to take a little break and that they're there to serve you and how dare they take time off. I think that's like probably a pretty good reaction to have. New Papyrus is fWhip's version of the if I feel like a build. Yeah. 100%. Yep. Yeah, I think that's the only reasonable take you can have in 2025 is if a favorite content creator that you love stops posting, obviously you need to scream at them because it's completely their fault for ruining your life. Duh. Oh, you know, we don't need dark oak. Oh. We need that, and then we need that. Okay. And we need 41 of that. Stripped a bamboo. Stripped jungle log. Oh, I need 4 spruce wood. Wrong way.
Pleased to meet you.
Like the stream.
Drew, do it. Ash, thank you for the 18 months, dude. I really do appreciate that. What settings do I use? I'm not gonna go over them all right now. Sorry. I don't even know what I've changed, but if there's a specific one you're curious about, I can tell you, but I'm not gonna just generally go over my settings because they're very much tailored to my computer. Are you also going to build anything or only resource gathering? I want to get like the first 3 houses of resource gathering done, so kind of depends on how long it takes to get there. But probably not too much building today if that's what you're sticking around for, I'll be honest. Alright, these songs are kind of weird. These songs are kind of... This is another one of those new ones I found for Minecraft. The fact that that's like official Minecraft music. It's different. Slept in, it feels good. Nice, Jordan. How we doing? You on a holiday then? If you're gonna troll, at least troll correctly. True. So true. Yeah, if you're gonna go through the effort of trolling, at least get your sources right. And your spelling. Otherwise, just like learn how to troll better. Like, you want to be a lazy little troll? No, you don't. If you are a good troll and you have earned the right to make troll comments. But not everybody can be a good troll, and it's okay to admit that you're bad at it, but like do better. If you're gonna troll well. Don't throw out any of this weak little preschooler level troll comments. No, You're better than that. If you're gonna troll like an adult. Just kidding. Some adults that troll can't spell either. But you're not talking about me. If you think I'm talking about you, then that's probably think about that internally. I can't troll. I'm too nice. You can be nice and troll. Those things do not go hand in hand. Who the heck said you had to be mean to troll? I would say I'm a nice person and I troll relentlessly. It's like my favorite thing to do. Oh, nope, we have boop. And then we need a boop. And then we need a boop. And a boop. And a boop. And we need... That is... 92. Just over. Are we talking COD trolling or just like in general trolling? COD trolling most of the time pretty immature. COD trolls are like that's like the base. That's the beginner lands of trolling. That's like my dad works for Microsoft and he's gonna ban your Xbox account level of trolling. And let's be honest, pretty sad. People can do better than that. If your comeback of somebody killing you in a video game is that your dad works for whatever company the video game is, and you're gonna make sure they get banned, like just be better at the video game. Like that's your own fault. Like, if you've ever seriously or even not seriously said that to somebody, then like, again, you probably just suck at the video game. And that's your fault. And I don't think you gotta be bad at a video game and then complain about it and be mean to other people on the internet. If you're bad, you're bad. Nobody's gonna fix it for you. Asher, again, take the hint, bud. Take the hint. Learn how to troll better. COD trolling, you'll teabagging. Who is taking teabagging from Halo and putting it to COD? Ugh. No. No, you can't. COD does not own that. You can't take that from the Halo fan base. What advice would you give me to make a world feel alive and connected? Pathways are a great way to start. Connect your builds with roads. Make there be things along the roads that are interesting to look at and build out from there. And make sure not every area looks good. Poor Ash? Nah, if you're going to come in here and troll, if you're going to come in here into my stream and try and be a little trolly butthead and like try and make some funnies and you can't even go through the effort of spelling correctly and you can't even go through the effort of getting your information right. Nah, man. Don't feel bad for them. That just enables them. Nah, they dug their own grave. You don't need to weep for them for digging their own grave. Uh, 27 shelves. Ah, shelf. I'm going to need a works cited page for your claims written in 12-point Times New Roman MLA format. Yeah, and your line spacing can only be at maximum 1.15. Anything above that, it's gonna be bad. Just seeking the attention here. That's what they don't get at home. True. Yeah, but we don't have to make them feel bad about it. We can just give them a hard time and tell them to do better. It's not their fault that they don't get attention outside of here, and we don't need to make people feel bad for that. People are always welcome to be part of this community, but if they're going to come in and try and cause a little stink and be the center of it, then yeah. Y'all signed the contract by coming into stream. You are open yourself to be trolled. It was in the terms and conditions. Come on, you know. Is it wrong I use copper golems as garden decorations? Nah. I've seen people use copper golems as ways to make the curves of like an arch more realistic. That copper golem ain't ever coming out of that arch. Need that, need that, need that. Cool. Boop, boop. Another rack I do not need. Oak, 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 oak. I don't think I need that. We might need all those, though, so we'll get them. I've been the part of the receiving end of a whip troll before, and I deserved it. It's part of the experience. I saw someone make a working artillery team with copper golems. I still want to do that sometimes. Sometimes that's cool, dude. People with the speaking of artillery, the tech recently that has come out with using lunge to launch TNT and like kit PvP battles. Holy cow, that's so cool. You can apparently light TNT and then lunge through it, and it'll send it the TNT will go flying with the knockback. And you can just like launch TNT without a launcher anymore. You just use a spear, like light a piece of TNT like right here, light it, and then lunge through it with knockback, and it just goes flying. What advice would you have to say as a good beginning build for a city? The general road scheme that you want to use, get an idea of that. Don't build every road because you're going to move a few as you go, as you need more space for buildings and whatnot. But get an idea of where you're going to be going from like top of the city to the bottom of the city, or what, like left to right, north to south, whatever you want to do. But just get an idea of what that is going to look like, and then start planning from there. I think that helps a lot, and I see a lot of people not do it and then be like, I'm lost. I've made mistakes. I don't know where to go from here. When in reality, like what they have is still a good setup, but they've just kind of cut off too many angles to be able to grow the city because they didn't think about the roads first. I already got those. I got those. I need those. I need these. I need these. A little bit of these, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit over there. Here's General Road. What did he accomplish in his career? He was really, really good at getting over things and getting through things. Okay. What else? What else? Acacia. Excuse me. Do I have bars and chains? I do. Boop, 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 boop. Whip is going to lunge TNT at Scott. Yeah, I'd have to play on a server with Scott again for that to be possible. Hope it's a purper city in the end update, or like me making one. Moo ha 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 ha. Ah, I see Rusty's back on an alt account. I came here because my account got banned on Linksy's stream. Yeah, you probably shouldn't say you got banned in one of my friends' stream. That's kind of a quick way to also get banned in this stream. I don't know. I'm definitely not assuming you're not at all related to the guy that we banned a few minutes ago. Definitely. Like, that'd be so silly if you and the dude got banned a few minutes ago. Like, we're like the same dude, because that means we'd also have to ban you. You making one? We need more colors that match with purper in order to build a purper city that have like slabs and stairs. Because right now you only have purper and amethyst. And that ain't very fun. Oh, we need mangrove hanging signs. Oxidized lightning rod. I don't know if I need those. I already kind of got a few of them. I'm gonna say I don't need that. Ooh, we need... No, I probably don't need one warp stair. That's probably another building later. 6 purper slabs, though. You're right. What was I here? Oh, yeah, hanging sign 3. Oh, we forgot to get pale hanging moss for the last build. What was it? Mangrove hanging signs? And I only got 2. Another row. Folks, it's raining in Australia. This is a major weather development. Well, it's sunny here for once. Well, can't complain about having extras of those. Really realize how many of those I crafted. Whoopsies. You know what I need to turn on before I forget is my pale moss farm is a little low. Got this banning pancake story. Yeah, Linksy's mods they're down to talk about how they ban people. Okay, perfect. That'll run while we do other things. Okay. That'll go there, that'll go there. I guess I didn't need that much, but that's fine. I'm gonna have to unload that for a second. Hopefully it doesn't break. Hey fWhip, I've got a terrible idea for a challenge for myself. Could you pick one random block that is possible in survival? Sponge. Have fun. Yeah, that's a certified fWhip farm right there. Oof, look how good that thing is. It's like 76 degrees outside in Oklahoma right now. We may have a record high on Christmas. I want a snowy Christmas. Yeah. I was really hoping we were going to get a snowy Christmas here, but I don't think it's going to be happening. Especially not with, yeah, that's supposed to be up in here. Here, I got that. What are you doing for Christmas? We're going to my mom's. There'll be me, my wife, my brother, my stepsister, her husband, and my mom and my stepdad. We're gonna just chill and have a good time, play board games, manage the zoo of animals that'll be there, and it'll be fun. I'm doing a challenge to find every single ancient debris from the Nether. Has anybody told Taryn that the Nether is infinite? Remember watching it when you had a few thousand subs? I forgot the number, but I just remember you started building with fWhip, and I wanted to build your mage castle at the end crystals. Hey, Wolfgang Lover, how we doing? Welcome on in. That was a little bit ago. But welcome back. I don't want to get those yet. We're gonna go. Woohoo! Get some stern. Yeah, we just got a bunch of. Oh, actually, I haven't looked at the mountains yet today. Oh yeah, no, the mountains got absolutely dumped on with snow last night. Oh, they look really, really pretty. Wow. Yeah, the mountains, one of the mountains around us got over 3 feet of snow over the weekend. And then another one got like over 4 feet.
Pleased to meet you.
So we got a little bit of schnur. Bring all that. Rusty's back again. Too many F's. Our Minecraft dev is back. Yep. They never would lie. Rusty would never lie to us, right, Rusty? Because Rusty knows what we do to people who are lying around here. We show him the door. Oh, I forgot I had 2 shulkers of pale moss in here. Dude, for once I actually have tough. Actually, I want to put all the stones in one box for this guy. Put them all in there to start. Well, can never go wrong with more pale moss, because I'm going to need a ton of it soon. So we're just going to keep stocking. Why not? I'll keep the farm running. We have to go buy some dripstone, though. So we'll do that in a foo. New keyboard acquired. Other one died. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. I hate when that happens. That's just like, that's one of those things for me that is just like a, like I'm gonna be like, there's no way, like that's like a day ruiner. If my keyboard dies and I have to like, and I don't have a backup ready, or even if my backup is around, but like it's, you know, they're not, like the keyboard, you get used to the feel of it and everything, and it's like swapping keyboards is not just super simple, at least not for me. I'm very particular with keyboards. And ugh, dude, that's the worst. This is not a fun time. I need 9 more. Oh. Already got that. I don't need those. I do need those, and I do need those. How many Doritos? 92 Doritos. Mojang's gonna pull a GTA 6 with the end update. But I was gonna plan my annual leave around it releasing, and if they don't release it exactly on time, then that's gonna ruin my life. So oh god, how dare they do that? I don't know if anybody else saw that Reddit post, but oh my god, I was cackling. Some dude, sorry, that was me. Some dude apparently plan like tried to influence, as he put on the Reddit, having a paternity leave landing roughly the time that GTA 6 released, so that he would have multiple, quote, months off of work to play GTA 6 while he was on paternity leave and his partner took care of the baby. And I was just like, I don't think this man realizes that probably would not be a quiet time at all. He would have no video game time at that point. But he was mad at GTA for delaying the game after he had already now had his partner was pregnant and was having a baby come. I'm like, how dumb are you? And it's like, this person is not a role model of society at all. Okay, so we need 12 and 12, so we need 24, and we got 2. Need 6 more. Maybe I have enough. But yeah, if anybody else is up there looking for a great way to, get some good video game time, don't do that. That's actually something you should really not do. It's like, really? Wait, what am I out of? Oh, it's 5 iron. I thought it was 3 iron. No, it's 3 smooth stone. And I had it backwards. My brain. Scared for that child. Yeah. Maybe the child, will grow up to be a great healer, and then they'll play video games together a bunch. That's a joke, by the way. What other terracotta? White. I don't need red. That's the previous building. I don't think I need that. Let's get light gray and white. How are your dogs going to fare around a bunch of people and other animals? My dogs are chill. They have 0 issues. Nova can be a little defensive towards other dogs sometimes. She's got the female Malamute, I'm in charge vibe about her sometimes, but she is also very good at listening. If we tell her to knock it off or something, she can usually hold it together and not be getting in trouble. So, but yeah, I've never really worried about I worry about my dog's energy if we go places. Like they're huskies. They got energy, but both of our dogs are really, really good. Like we take them with us to my mom's for Christmas every year, and they're chill. And Coda will sleep exactly in the middle of the kitchen the entire time so that he can be there for any amount of scraps coming out of the oven or anything like that. If any food falls on the floor, he wants to be there for somebody to pick it up and place it in his mouth because he's too lazy to walk over and actually eat it off of the floor. But he'll be there. If you need a buddy to share some snacks with, Coda's going to be there for you. And then Nova, she just chills with Sid the entire time. So, my wife. Whip got a kiddo? No. Nope, just 2 dogs. No kiddo here. Why do I feel like I don't need sandstone for this one, but it's the next one? We'll get it anyways, just to be safe. But what else do I need down here? Granite? Granite? So we watched Star Wars Episode 7 last night. We've been slowly watching through all the Star Wars. And I've been like, kind of like, I don't know if I want to watch the new ones, like the new trilogy. I don't know. But Sid was like, no, we should watch it. Just like go all, like see all the way through, you know? Why not? And I was like, I don't know about that, but sure, I guess. Not as bad as I remembered it being. Wasn't great. Like there's still some quirks. But wasn't as bad as I remembered it being. At least, like, in my... There's definitely still some, like, I don't know about that, man. But it was enjoyable. Huskies are my favorite breed. I do love them. I've had Huskies since I was in middle school. We've always had at least one Husky. Scar would love talking about that with you. Oh, I've talked with Scar about Star Wars before. Don't worry. Oh, I love Scar, but that man's got takes. You know, I think that's also part of why we love him. I feel like my big gripe with Star Wars has always been, or not always, but like, since they started the new trilogy, I so want Star Wars to not be focused around the Skywalker line. And so I actually enjoyed the new trilogy a lot until the very end of the last one, and they're like, and Rey is now a Skywalker. And I was like, why do we have to do that? Like, we already brought Palpatine back from the dead. Like, we didn't need to do that to begin with. And now we also brought the Skywalkers back after you had a great exit away from Skywalkers. For like the first time ever in Star Wars, we could have been without Skywalkers being the fix-all for everything and anything. And now we back. And for me, I was like, I don't know, guys. Kind of lost me. I want Star Wars not set in a desert or ice planet. True. Oh. I forgot basalt. I think that's a different building. We'll get it anyways. We're so off. Ah. It's fine. I want more of the Star Wars Rebels and the Bad Batch characters like Ezra, Hunter, Omega. I don't like Omega. I and Star Wars Rebels, I feel like I enjoyed the story, but I didn't enjoy like probably the middle half of it. Actually, no, the start. The middle was fine, but the start of it, or the end was good. The end of Rebels is like worth watching through the rest to be able to get there. But like, I really did not enjoy a lot of the filler content of Rebels. A lot of it felt really irrelevant and like kind of just annoying to get through in order to get the Star Wars content. I think you forgot the ender chest. No, I got it right here. I always leave one in there. Oh, was it in 1977? I don't know. I wasn't alive. How old do you think I am? Gosh. Ugh, rude. I'm just messing with you. I've only seen half of Ahsoka from what I've seen. I think they ruin the Rebels. The problem for me is I love Ahsoka as a character. I feel like Ahsoka as a character has so much potential to do just some really, really cool stuff. Like, I think Ahsoka's character has went through so much evolution that I do have a lot of hope for the Ahsoka show to turn it around. But yeah, I enjoyed the series mostly just because she's probably my favorite Star Wars character. But yeah, there are definitely some weird ones. How do you get a good imagination? You practice. You train it. There's a lot of exercises you can do online that you can look up for how to encourage creativity and get your ideas to flow a little bit more smoothly and blah, blah, blah. But creativity isn't something that you can just stare at a wall and be like, eventually if I keep staring at this wall, the idea is going to come to me. Like, that's not how it works. As much as a lot of us hope it would. Did I see? And I trapped myself? That landing. I clipped the top edge of that, and it was enough to disable the elytra and just fall right into that trap. I was itching my face. What was I supposed to do? I guess that's what that was. I need white dye. How do we not have 1K likes? So true. Also, Lily, if I missed it, thanks for 3 months. Yeah, 1,600 people and only 500 likes. Ugh. I guess y'all hate Christmas joy. It's fine. Okay, so we need that. We need half. Well, I need 18 actually. I was really trying to figure out how I could do that in a way where I could get everything with 1 water. Did not happen. Kiwi, that's sick. Kind of wish I was there for the start of Star Wars. Oh.
Pleased to meet you.
Whoever gifted the 10 anonymous gift subs, thank you so very much, dude. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you.
Pleased to meet you.
I'm going to leave those in there just so I have them for later. And the rest of that concrete can go down below, and then you can go into there. Whoa!
Pleased to meet you.
I'm low on concrete, y'all.
Pleased
Give us
to meet
spoilers
you.
for free because Christmas spirit? Nah, Christmas spirit is lifting up the whole community. So the whole community's got to come together to save the
Pleased to meet you.
a little, I don't know. What's a good Hallmark movie topic? Y'all have
Pleased to
come
meet
out
you.
here to the city of Path for a nice little Christmas holiday away, visiting the big old tree, definitely Christmas tree. And y'all
Pleased
gotta
to meet you.
band together to save the town by liking the stream. And otherwise, if there's not 1,000 likes on the stream, it's gonna get bought out
Pleased to
by.
meet you.
Where can we go with this? I don't know. I'm at a loss now. You know what? You know what? I know where there's
Pleased
honey
to
on
meet
here.
you.
Where's Yentl? I know Yentl's in here somewhere. I see why there's honey in here. Because I haven't built Yentl's
Pleased to
interior
meet
yet.
you.
It's not their fault at all. It's my fault. But that don't need to be in there. Does the Nether tree affect the gunpowder farm? Yes, the gas farm and the Hoglin farms are now broken.
Pleased
So I
to
will be
meet
building
you.
a new Hoglin farm. I ain't building a new
Christmas
gas farm.
spirit equals liking the stream and subscribing.
Cosmic Meadow, thank you so very much. I don't know how many months that is. It's not showing on my end, but I know you've been around for a bit, so I do appreciate you. So sorry. I don't know how many. No, there it is. 46 months. Okay, it just popped up late. 46 months at tier 2. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Prevent Path from getting bought out by Mr. Beast? No. Ooh, a spoiler. I don't know, man. We gotta get another. We're at 588 likes right now. We need 1,000 in order to save the town. I probably also don't need those. I do need the gray candles. I don't think I need that. Do I need the brick stair? I probably do for something back along there. We'll just get it. Okay. It's fine. Since when did streams have subtitles? The one good thing the Google AI has done, they can now automatically subtitle live streams in English. I think it's rolling out to other languages eventually, but right now it's only available in English from my understanding. Which mud do I need? 103, so I need a stack and 39. One stack. 39. Mud. Mud. We love mud. Yeah, go mud. Eight slabs, one stair. Let's get to it in here. One. 8. You don't need honeycomb blocks either. True. Probably don't need the hopper. I have them in my redstone box if I do. Been sick over Christmas. Sucks. Never fails. Last 5 years. Always sick over Christmas. Getting annoying. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. 'Tis the season to be sniffly. I'm still dealing with a sore throat, dude. I know I definitely like strained my vocal cords a little bit with too much recording time. So, you know, partially my fault. Probably mostly my fault. But still sucks. And then it's just turned into a sore throat that has now been here for almost 3 weeks, which sucks. Last person to take their hands off this city keeps it. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll just make a video where I'm gonna invite 100 subscribers in, and gonna say whoever survives gets to become the ruler of Path. And in order to, it's gonna be last man standing, last individual standing. I forgot my string, and I also left my stripping light on. Oh no! And then we're gonna have a little setups going where if you are AFK for more than 5 minutes, kicks you out. And also every little while there's gonna be mini games that cause you to, if you're standing still, you'll probably end up dying. But really though, that'd be so fun. Ooh, I gotta sort these, dude. That is some good stuff. Good stuff. Kinda. Any more string? Just invite all your subscribers and hope they don't crash your world. It's okay. My subscriber number is so inflated for how many views I actually get. That's part of being a YouTuber. The amount of people that are subscribed to my channel and no longer use that YouTube account. Or maybe they don't no longer use the YouTube account, but they probably are just... there's a lot of people... Oh, I forgot it's 1-to-1. Ugh, dude. 24... 24... There we go. But yeah, there's a lot of people who are subbed to my channel that no longer probably even play or watch Minecraft at all. Or they're on to new YouTube accounts and they just left their old one there. Probably don't need that. I don't need that. Honey eases sore throat. Yeah, no, I've been all over it. I've been drinking a lot of tea. I've been using throat lozenges like all day, every day. I think if it's not gone by like New Year's, I'm going to the doctor and being like, yo, got a sore throat for way too long. Need fix, please. And he'll be like, got you, fam. $3,000. Like, all right. Imagine if one day you build so much you have nowhere else to build. That's impossible. You think I'm going to cover a 3 million by 3 million block Minecraft world with builds? I mean, maybe one day, but like, that's not possible right now for me. All right. Dead tube coral fan. Well, I have 2 of them. Die, please. Die, please. Thank you. I think I need more of that than those, but for now, it's fine. Let's go get basalt. Yeah, no, Rainy, that is true. Okie dokie. Scarfolding? No. Oh, we gotta go get some scarfolding. Let's go get some bamboo. File size would be crazy. Yeah, that would, the world, there's no way you can have a Minecraft world run that long. Like, that's just impossible in itself. Like, The Minecraft world would 100% crash before you could fill up everything. The Minecraft is just not, like, theoretically it can be that big, but there's zero chance of a Minecraft world ever getting to the scale of being able to fill up everything. Well, I guess no, because even if you like load in a bunch of chunks and just increase your world size, even if you're not like actively loading them, but they just exist, that does add like extra performance needed to your world just by the file size being larger that needs to be sorted through. What is that? Block of quartz. Smooth quartz. Already got some slabs. 6 of those. Where do I have purpur? Do I have purpur? I do have purpur. We need 6 of these too. And then I was going to get rid of those because I don't think I need them. Cool. Did an Australian just say New Zealanders speak funny? Me from the US. How much of this content do you continent do you still have to build? I mean, this whole thing is a lot. Eventually, I want this whole section here to be like a big custom landscape. I feel like this whole forest being redone could be really cool. And then I'm kind of drawing a line from like this river. And then like we'll have the rivers also coming through over to here. And then like that kind of looping up to the... I mean, eventually the snowy section would all be custom too. But like the main focus is kind of like pretty much everything that you can see on the map right here. Big focus here in the middle for now, especially around. My big goal for next year is kind of like finishing Path and finishing that mountain for sure. And probably these two and hopefully that guy. I think that'd be really, really cool to have all of that done. And then I would also love to get this mountain done. Like actual spawn mountain would be really cool to finally redo. Dead right, I did. And now my mouse is dying and my spare ones aren't working. Is it your USB ports that are dying? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, you know, I came over here. Well, that actually works. But I came over here because I wanted... whatchamacallits? Lamps. Lanterns. Well, I only need 1 oxidized copper lantern, so I probably do... No, I need 2. Probably do have it. No, I do not. Okay, well, I know where we can get them. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. Hey, man on fire. How we doing? Yo. Seeing Path done would be crazy. Yeah, I think that'd be a really, really cool achievement in itself. I'm hoping that also includes a majority of the interiors, but if I can get all of the exteriors done by next year, like end of 2026, that's the big goal. I've been planning out the last like streets and everything for it and where the buildings are gonna go, kind of like up on this face here to finish off that edge, and then there'll be like some custom rock face and everything along there just to make it a little bit cleaner looking. But it's getting in there. Okay. Hopefully after all of this time, some of the stuff down here has aged down to be enough. We just need 2 lanterns. at the oxidized state. And don't look like we're ready here yet. Have any of the doors aged at all? That's the better question. Wow. The doors are aging from the outside coming in. Ooh, some of them have aged in the middle. None of the doors have reached the third stage yet either. Okay, well, the doors are slightly behind, but they're keeping up enough. Sorry, on Twitch and just checking in. What new city? There's not a new city planned right now. But my goal is by the end of next year to finish the city that we're in currently. So I want to finish Path, which this expansion that we're doing for this next episode, being this huge middle section, is a big portion of what needs to be done. And then we just have like up here on the hillside. And then I do want to install a bridge that's going to go over there and do a little bit on this lower hill section here too. Kind of like up above the factory. I think it'd be sweet. Maybe even like a single building or two back in there could be fun. And then we also have the harbor along that side that needs to come out. So we've got on the map here, kind of weird because it's nighttime, but that includes like this whole like strip around the corner here, probably out to like there-ish. And then everything in here. And then also the little bit back here that still needs to come in. That I might honestly try and squeeze into this video too, depending on how long it takes. But who is that? Who's Lunar? Thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate you. How much of the world do you pre-plan and how much do you decide when building? Most of the big buildings I do now are pre-planned just because I enjoy creative Minecraft a lot currently. So I do a lot of creative Minecraft building and whatnot. All right, so even though we just gathered all this stuff now, it's actually not supposed to be gathered until after that building's done. So Ixie, I'm borrowing your basement. And these are just going to be down here. So somebody remind me when I'm later like, yo, where the heck did we put those shulker boxes? Those are down there. I'm actually losing my mind. I have 3 computer mice and none of them work. Yes, I tried new batteries. What did you... Is it the Surface you're using them on, Liz? Do you like wear a smooth spot on your table that you can't do it anymore? The Path videos are always my favorite. Going to be sad and excited when it's done. Well, my plan is never to like not have a city project going on. Because when we finish Path, that's going to be like a huge achievement in itself. That'd be super cool. And then we have like this region over here that needs to be very farmlandified. And I want to build a new automatic wheat farm. Because the one we have right now no longer really works all that well. But then new papyrus is going to be something that is going to start growing a ton. I want to do more stuff around the blue axolotl because I feel like we have it, but it didn't really do much with it. It's just kind of got like its little thing. We got it and it put it in a pool and did nothing. So I feel like a cool statue for like a blue axolotl back here and then like just in the middle of it and kind of theming this place around the blue axolotl and sugarcane and all that stuff could be really fun. And then other projects is I really want to use this savanna up here with all these rivers for another city. I feel like that could be super fun. I just love the grand openness of the biome that I think could be really cool to work with. City-wise outside of that, we also have this space down here that I think could be really cool for something. And it's far enough away that like... And we also have Tough Hall. I mean, Tough Hall's right in here. This is going to be more of like a small city, like a lot of buildings crammed over the top of each other. I guess they'll probably be equal size to Path, to be honest, but probably less buildings, but equal space, just more open space on the roads in buildings up the cliffs of the hills. But yeah, then we have this down here, which I think would be cool to finally expand this way, because all we've ever had down in this direction is I have another portal that jumps us out here, and we have the gold farm output. That is the only thing that has ever existed down here. And I feel like that's a loss, especially this is just a really cool place over there. So yeah, we've got city 1 here. We've got city 2 in here with Tough Hall. We've got New Papyrus as city 3. Well, New Papyrus started second, so that's 2, then 3, and then we have 4 and 5. And then we'll do little towns and things dotted throughout. Like, I still want to transform this village into like a Mediterranean, Tuscan-inspired little town, probably. I still want to transform this Savannah village out here into another coastal Italian village like we have right back into here. Do that similar style out there, and just more of that type of stuff. I think it'd be really fun. So we got a lot of civilization building happening in the world. So as much as Path is going to be wrapping up, we've got a lot more coming. Merry early Christmas. Happy holidays, y'all. Click the like button for an early Christmas present for your boy fWhipper over here. Huh? Do you have a priority list that you're constantly using for new/existing project that is mostly in your head? I find that if I have a priority list for what I would like to build for a project, I actually get a lot less motivated to do the thing. I need light gray concrete for this one? No, that's for the floor. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay. I say I don't need those. I used to have a big priority list of like, I'm doing this now, I'm doing this next, and then this, and then that, and then ba 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 ba, and I was like very much like and now I don't do that. Big reason is I started realizing that the more I was doing that, the more I was stressing myself out about doing things what I thought was the right way instead of doing the thing I wanted to do. If that makes sense. You know what? We're gonna get everything for this. I know I'll have to get some more stuff later. Well, how did I do? Blah, 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 blah. Except that we're not getting the concrete or this because I don't need those. Okay, cool. Let's work on this guy. We're gonna have to actually go get some coral. Let's do coral first. I want to go farm coral. I might actually have this brain and tube. Coral. But we need dead tube coral fans. Okay, we have to go get some coral. Through the nether we go. Too much self-discipline is really no fun at all. I think that a lot of creativity can and does thrive with some amount of rigidity to it. Like, I think there is something good to be said about giving yourself limitations to some amount, not for like an anything and everything state, but like some amount of rigidity can be good for helping develop ideas, because limitations can bring out unique ways of doing things. That's a big part of Minecraft's design philosophy on like why they haven't added a chair to Minecraft. But all of that being said around it is, I think for me in producing good videos and whatnot, being able to jump around to do different things can actually provide a better viewing experience for people too. That's tube core, right? Yeah. Okay. We're just going to get a bunch of these fans because I've been using fans a lot for detailing recently. So I can have all of these, and then if I need to place them all and let them die, we can do that later. Yeah, I'm trying to focus more on like what's going to produce a good quality video that'll be entertaining and engaging and doesn't feel like it has to be a part 2. Like, I want the videos I produce to be something where somebody who's never seen my channel can watch a video and enjoy the entire video and not feel like they need. They can. Obviously, it'll give a better experience if you know the whole world of everything that I do. But you can, my goal is that people can just watch a single one-off fWhip video and have a good experience watching. And they're not going to be worried about, you know, like, ooh, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm trying to change how I package videos just a little bit in that regard to try and have a little bit more of like a wider reach, I guess. What building are you collecting materials for? Just more buildings
Pleased to
in the
meet
city.
you.
This is a little one we actually designed on stream a while ago together. Like probably a month ago at this point. It's been a bit. Which graphic settings are you playing? I play in fancy graphics. And the clouds mod is better clouds. If you want to see my mod list, it's all linked in the Discord. The Discord is free for people to join. You don't have to be a member. Hey, Miss May, how we doing? Happy holidays. What are we doing today? A lot of resource gathering. Kind of the main goal. I don't got a whole lot of energy today, but this sounded approachable. It's a good coral blob right there. It's a good blob of coral. I don't think I ever really used bubble coral. I'll be honest. I think bubble coral is probably the dead coral I use the least. No, I would say I even use fire coral more than it. Now, brain coral, though. Brain coral. That's S tier. The yellow one, horn coral, I've been using a decent amount. I've been enjoying horn coral, and all this stuff is just like I'm using everywhere in the Nether city. That's why I kind of was like, yeah, we can just come out here and gather some. it'll be used. I would so like to be a little mouse in mod chat right now. What is going on in mod chat? What are you all doing in there? Nah, mod chat's tame right now, don't worry. Best, just a guess, but I bet it's flirting. Yeah. Usually is. They're not hurting anyone. I just let the mods do what they want. I gotta go to sleep. Tomorrow's my last day of school. Oof, still in school? It's the 22nd. Alright, that's definitely more than what I actually needed, so we're just gonna go. Gotta keep on pace. What pace? I don't know, but it's a pace. Oh, yeah. Why flirt in mod chat when I can flirt on main? I hide my flirting behind the curtains. I'll flirt proudly in front of everyone. Okay, Jinxie. It's okay. I definitely was like, is my base over that way for a second? No. Yeah, I kind of love having the Nether being just the Nether fog. I'm not on the new, because 1.21.11 changed Nether fog, right? So I'm not on that yet, but I'm kind of interested in it. Are we doing mob spawn wise down here? I haven't been down here for a bit. I haven't finished all the villagers going in yet, but it's looking. Oh no, those dudes are. Ooh, wait, no, those guys aren't in the mob cap. Ooh, they're gonna have to go though. Maybe we can put them in a building somewhere, but we'll have to get rid of them. Dude, we're doing a pretty good. We're doing a pretty good job getting rid of everything. How are my grumbly boys? Hello, grumbly boys. Hello. They love it. They're having a great time. I've been working on the script for that video, and I've been fully positioning it as, no, I'm not making a mob switch. I'm building lore into my world of this tree stops mobs from spawning. It's different. Even coming out of the Nether, we don't go to 0 frames anymore because I'm on the solid state now. Nice. I love lore. I see we got a mythical sausage fan in chat. Alright, what did I need? Coral. Where did I put those shulker boxes I was getting? I don't think I got oh, that's actually not the one I needed. I needed tube. Oh well. I don't have coral in any of these, really, do I? Is there... Oh, I do. Oh, dude, we have so many coral fans. What? Since when? Since when? When the heck did I gather 3 stacks of tube coral? More. What? How long have I had these for? Look how many stacks of the full corals are in here. Good job, fWhip. Good job. I don't have any shoulders yet, so yeah, 4. Coral, dead tube coral. Oh. Coral. Yeah. Oh, I thought I needed brain. I needed tube. I needed no brains. I needed tubes. Brain and tube for there, though. Tube. Brain.
Pleased to meet you.
Wouldn't complain though. Yeah, I know. I'm using those things everywhere. Steadifier, thank you so much. How we doing? Thanks for becoming a supporter. Yeah. Okay. I don't need these pickles. Pickles. We don't say that very often, but we love you, fWhip. Yeah, fWhip is great and terrible. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need actually any of those. Yeah. This is another red building, so we do need most of that stuff. Let's start. Mandolin, I can't keep up with him either, don't worry. I try and chime in on the conversations going on in Twitch chat sometimes. And then sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I'm too far gone on this one. That ship sailed a long time ago, and we're just going to let it sail. Who knows sometimes? Yeah, I don't even think Miss May knows what's going on, and she's the one in the conversation. Why do I need those? I need two of those. Two of those. I got a lot of deep slate. I did not need this much deep slate. It's okay. Do that. 44 dims. 13 of thems. 5 of that. And 2 tile. And I need one of those. It's kind of nice. Instead of a massive shulker monster, I'm going to have all these little itty bitty baby shulker monsters that once I finish one, I just push it all away and I move on to the next. This is going to be so nice. Wow. I would be so happy. And I'm probably going to overcraft so many materials, but it's fine because I'm going to be so happy in the moment. And it's materials I will definitely use later. I don't. We can just do this. That'll be fine. 35 right there, and then I need 58 of these big ol' boys. Sick. Sick, nasty, dude. Oh, I didn't get enough. I should have bought multiple stacks of dripstone. I'm a goober. Hello from Australia. Welcome on in. Collecting another Australian, I see. How we doing? Hello, hello. Cobb. Nope. Not Cobb. Cobb. Greetings. Salutations. We probably need more blackstone again, don't we? Another rack. Just a little bit. I could go there. $49. I need 8 of you to be Blackstone stairs, and then the rest of you are going to be polished Blackstone brick stairs. Boom. Cool. I'm the only one left in my office as a ghost town in my building. So you can finally work and get stuff done. So I remember that's how it was whenever I was left alone out of the work office. I can grab that pale moss from here. first it was always like, oh, it's kind of sad, nobody else is here. And then it was like, wait a minute, that means I can actually do my work. Excuse me. Super productive time or Minecraft time? Yeah, don't play Minecraft on a work computer. Just, you know, speaking from partial experience, definitely not. No, I actually never played Minecraft on a work computer, but I definitely, in like slow times at my last job, I would spend a lot of time searching Pinterest to get ideas for Minecraft builds. And I definitely got in trouble once or twice for it, but it's fine. I think that's actually everything down here. I have this very vivid memory of I was I had just posted one of my own videos, and I was or one of my videos had just went live, and I was at work that day, and I was getting a bunch of like things buzzing on my phone about some like black screen being in there. And so I was like, okay, like I had like some database query running. So I had a lot of time to kill. Like it was like the progress bar was like an hour till it was done, and I literally couldn't do anything else on my work computer until that was done. And that thing was like had to be there, so I was kind of fiddling around doing other things and blah blah blah. And like again, like there was nothing really productive I could do because I couldn't, otherwise it would just slow down the computer. So I opened up I got all these pings about something with the video being off that was live, so I was just like briefly watching it on my side monitor while I was working. And this guy he had a bit of a power trip. He wasn't even my manager, but he was like, oh, why is this weird? He wasn't my manager, but he was like higher on the totem pole in my department than me, and he liked to like kind of pretend to be in charge of everybody, or he liked people thinking he was in charge. You know, one of those types of people. They're at every workplace environment. And he like popped up right behind my head and was like, what are you doing? Just like really creepily, like right there, like trying to like get like a gotcha mode for me. And thinking I would like freak out because I got caught like doing something that I wasn't supposed to be doing or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I just turned to him and I was like, I'm working. What about you? And he was just like, how can you be working if you're watching YouTube? And I was like, how can you be working if you're watching me watch YouTube? And he just like kind of huffed and puffed and blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, dude, I'm running a database thing. Like my computer's locked until that's done. Like, what do you want me to do? I was like, oh, I have a meeting in 10 minutes, so I was just filling some time until I go there. Do you want me sitting here watching the paint dry on the wall? And he just kind of like, he ended up writing me up to my manager, like reporting it to my manager, who was like super chill. She did not care at all. She was just like, yeah, maybe just like watch on your phone instead of the work computer. She's like, I don't care what you're doing. But it was one of those where I was like, all right, I guess we're starting this war. Because it was a downtown Seattle office and we had views of the waterfront, so you could watch all of the ships coming in and out, and like all of like the big cargo ships and whatnot. And he, every single time a new ship would come in, would pull up there's a vessel watch website that you can go to like see what's coming in, where it was coming from, what cargo it's carrying, all that cool stuff. Like, it's kind of fun to be able to see that, like if you're interested in like maritime or transportation or whatever you want to call it. And every single time that would happen, he would like pull up on his side monitor to like see what was coming in, blah blah blah. And that's like 6-7 times a day. I don't know why I said those numbers. That was not intentional. But like that would happen multiple times a day. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. That I know the kiddies are gonna love that. But like that was a lot. Like it was happening constantly. And so anytime he started doing it after he was doing that to me, I would just start sending anonymous complaints in about how he wasn't working. And like just started reporting him constantly, because he was like always micro reporting us. And so I started reporting him, and he worked directly under the director of our department, who was a really good guy. He and I got along super well. And so I ended up getting him in so much trouble to the point where I think he like either found out it was me or made an assumption it was me, because he came over to me and was like, gave me one of those like, dude, what the heck? Like, why are you doing this? And I was like, leave me to do my work and I'll leave you to do your work. Like, and then after that, he never commented on anything I did ever again. Because he was just like, all right, I get it. This guy, like, I was like, I had to scare him into not messing with me when he like wasn't my manager and was trying to be. And I was just like, don't like stay in your lane. I'll stay in my lane and we'll be fine. Like, we can get along great if you just don't try and be, if you just try to not do what you're doing. And I like still to this day feel so justified in what I did. I need to make a futuristic district. I don't really do districts. The only reason we're going to Cyberpunk in the Nether is because it's a different dimension. The end might eventually be like a different level of technology and everything, but I don't want to have like skyscrapers in the overworld. That just won't look good. 100% justified. Yeah, I still stand by it. Like, I still like I had so many of my coworkers who were like, thank you for doing that. Like, we all wanted to so badly. I was like, it was pretty close to me, like, being out the door. Like, I was like about to make the jump to YouTube full time. So I was like, if I get in trouble for something, I don't care. Like, I'm at the point where I'm already like, I was already pretty much like 1 foot out the door. Like, I don't want to be doing this anyways. So like, let me do what I need to do to get through the day. And it worked out great in my favor. Reading chat right now is like a fever dream. Yeah, it always is. Welcome to the internet. Beezlepunk in the end. Nah, Beezlepunk stays with Mog. I can't take Beezlepunk from Mog Swamp. That I hope he brings it back for something though. He did such a good job building that out. Good thing I made all those extra shelves earlier. What about an old-timey Western area? Germsy Boy is building one of those soon, I believe, if you're interested in something. Go check him out. I'm not a big fan of Western architecture. Western architecture is like kind of borderline. Automatically save. No. Like slowly dialing in all the Windows settings as I do things. Yeah, for me, Western architecture, I don't know. I don't really enjoy Wild West stuff because it feels like a little too close to home. So I tend to not do a whole lot of Wild West type things. Just because I feel like it's something that I've like lived around a lot in my life. And I don't know. It's not something that like excites me to get working on a project or anything like that. I have 4 and I only have 2. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Wait, there's only 2. I tend to stay with a lot of my builds to be in that like medieval fantasy. This cyberpunk build we're doing is very much like a break away from that. But I'm also excited to see what we can end up making with it. I think we'll be able to make something really cool out of it. Well, it already is really cool. I'm very happy with how it's come together. Oh, I forgot my shelves and my buttons. Because I made hanging signs. Oh, I actually also needed hanging signs. Okay. Well, we also need shelves. How many shelves? I need 30 shelves? Ugh, dude. I also need 3 buttons. Button? 30 shelves? Oh, well, then we could just break down 30. Math. A tower of sorts. Like a big wizard tower on the edge of a mountain. What do you think about Greek or Roman? I think we could do something more Roman, inspired in the Mediterranean, kind of like Tuscan area. I think we can have a lot of Roman influence into it, because Italian and Roman kind of goes pretty hand in hand. Italian is just like a newer form of Roman architecture. The evolution, if you would. We could definitely do something like that in there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, my BFF Joe. 7 dark oak fence gates. I always connect Western with European. How is Western architecture connected with Europe? Like Western architecture, I very much think of like the Middle America, like the Wild West. I don't think I've ever considered it connected with Europe, but maybe I'm missing something there. I need 1 jungle shelf, apparently. I need 7 slab. 7 of that. 9 of that. I need 1 door. And then we need... What else do I need? 1 sign. I didn't make a sign. 6, 7, 8. Whoop. 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 Okay. It's because calling it Western, not Old West. I'm gonna Google Western architecture. Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess I always associated Western with Wild West. Like that's where I instantly went. But like just a Google of Western architecture. Let's see which monitor this pulls up. Ah, it is the middle one. Yeah, Western architecture, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'm misinformed in that. I don't know. The Colosseum is considered Western architecture? Like, when I'm thinking Western architecture, I'm more thinking like this. But that's Old West architecture, I guess. Yeah, I'm thinking like saloons and corner stores and blah-de-blah. Like that. Guess not, though. I suppose Western equal not Eastern. Modern Western world versus Old West. Yeah. Yeah. Well, would you look at that? That's not Western. Unless you go Western side of Asia. It determines where you believe the West is. Yeah, I always think of cowboys and horses, too. Didn't need to rip down any jungle logs. Heck yeah. Oh, you know, scaffolding, we did make a ton on that last one, so we can just say we're good there. I think Japanese or Chinese would be great. Yeah, I've wanted to do some, like, an Asian inspired area again recently. I thought that could be kind of fun. Okay, why did you... Oh, I didn't need that. Okay. I just don't know where. The big problem I have with doing Asian architecture is finding a way to transition from my more medieval focuses that I currently have and very much like Western European type build styles. And we have a little bit of Mediterranean mixed in. And then if we just go directly from that to, like, you jump over a wall and suddenly here's a bunch of Asian architecture and styles, and like, could be really cool. But also to me, like, that feels really abrupt. And I haven't really found a great way yet on how I can, like, the style that would, like, help bridge the gap over there. You have a bamboo or jungle forest for it. It's very close to the desert. 2 pale signs, 1 hanging sign. Okay. 2 pale signs, 1 hanging. Which is also the very, like, it's very much like, I always say it's like a Nile River atmosphere. But, like, very kind of like Egyptian, Middle Eastern inspired stuff out in the desert that we have right now. Wells and I was working on some Japanese inspired, which was neat, but yeah, to incorporate it throughout the world would be tough. Yeah, like what Wells is doing is cool for like a standalone base, but that's what you do on SMP servers. Like, you have standalone Minecraft builds on SMP servers, and you just kind of say, this is the way it is because it's connected over, like, I can't control who builds right next to me, so this is just gonna be how everything connects. And that's kind of all you can really do. And I understand the coolness that comes from that. But also at the same time, I don't like doing it. I really don't like doing it. Okay, that's a decent trim down on that list. The moss we can also get rid of. Stone and gravel and stone buttons, I forgot. And that's not knocking at all what Wells is doing. I think what Wells is a pretty decent builder. I'm interested to see. I haven't really caught much of what he's got going on, but I'm interested to see if he kind of defaults back to his old build styles before he took his break from YouTube, or if he kind of keeps trying to grow and pioneer as a builder. Because he was a pretty decent builder for somebody who was just like a pure survival builder, winging it and seeing what came from it. Like, he was pretty decent for a builder in that realm back when he was really posted on YouTube. I haven't followed anything since he started returning. I always did love his videos, how he like worked through his world though. I did love that. Like, his Kingdom series was one of the big series that actually got me to start playing survival as my main form of Minecraft. I don't know if I need this gravel, but we're gonna grab some. We'll grab some of that. Okay, we need a lot of copper. We need. I don't have these lanterns yet, dude. A Byzantine style between medieval and Asian could work. It's not a bad idea. Burb with the 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate the support. Do I have any vines? That's an R. We need a vine farm somewhere in this world. We do not. I do not have a vine farm of any sort anywhere. That's a bummer. Have a Merry Christmas. I'm out. Hey, happy holidays. If I don't see ya, have a lovely new year and all that stuff too, but thank you so much for the support. Okay. Well, tonight was my first Minecraft series watch. He was one of the first Minecrafters I watched too. Honestly, out of most styles to do it for Asian/Eastern type, take a lot of effort due to the patterns everywhere and the excessive roofs. I think Minecraft can actually lend itself pretty well towards making those styles very believable. I've done a handful of Asian-inspired builds in my Minecraft in time. I've done like a Tibetan-inspired monastery. I've done a much more Japanese inspired castle. Like I've done a fair share of like Asian inspired architectures in my Minecraft builds. And I would actually say that like I think they're a lot simpler because it's just a jigsaw puzzle of once you get a few things down, there's a lot of repeating shapes and repeating patterns. So if you can figure out one little corner of something, then you just copy that forever throughout the entire thing. Because as much as like the roofs are complicated, they just look complicated because there's a lot of layers to the roofs. But in reality, you're just kind of doing the same roof over and over again and just making it slightly smaller and stepping it back a block. And then you do like the one unique topper at the top of the build. But like there's really not too much insanity when it comes with a lot of those build styles, at least in my opinion. Anything that's more than like the texturing you see on a lot of current builds and things like that. Like you can texture as much as you want on any single form of Minecraft build. It's not exclusive to one, so that's pretty irrelevant when you think in terms of the style of it. Okay, there's a little over a stack of iron, so that'll keep me going for a bit. I don't use too many of them. Some South Asian inspo might be cool in New Papyrus. Yeah, I've kind of thought about that. I do love a lot of those. Like, I think South Asian architecture is really cool. Especially like more of the countries that are along the water and everything. I just think that's such a really cool style. So you have that contrast of like living along the water, but then they also have a lot of like really big stone architecture and stuff, which is kind of fun. Okay, that's it for here, and now we just need to go get more copper. The two main ones I have personal trouble with are Gothic style fantasy or Asian type architecture. I'd say Gothic takes the cake due to the... Yeah, Gothic architecture is really difficult for Minecraft because you have to work at such a grand scale to get the proper intricate shape designs, or you have to leave a lot to your imagination to fill in gaps. And a lot of people see Gothic architecture as, I made a huge cathedral, because Gothic architecture is very famous for their cathedrals and stuff like that. But a lot of people have a lot of struggle with scaling that down to being something for like a little city house or something in there that's not like 25 blocks wide or something like that. Happy holidays. I'm out. Hey, Ghost Toast. No worries at all, dude. Have a good one. So Gallo, thank you for the dono. I appreciate you. Okay. Still gotta wait for all of my guys to age. Hey, you tame a nautilus? Is it a pufferfish? You feed it a pufferfish? I don't know. Oh, we need copper bulbs, dude. Well, there's 3. There's... No, we have to get bulbs. I don't want to get bulbs. That's so sad. Let's go to a trial chamber and steal them. I don't want to craft them. I know there's more in that trial chamber. Wax exposed, copper grates. Don't have a single one. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Wait, I do need some of these. We need 8. I hate dealing with iron bars and chains for copper. Anybody else? Just me? Just me? I think they look great, but my god, they are one of the most infuriating things to have to wax to the certain stage that you want. It's so expensive. I need 1 oxidized copper grate. Yeah, we can just take the wax off of that guy and we're set. Yeah, I need 8 of those. I need 1 of those, and we don't have anything in that. How many chunks do you plan on? Like a bajillion. No, I play on 20 chunks, but I could have saved it. Ugh. I have Voxy installed that allows me to see like my entire world loaded in at once. It's a pretty cool mod. Okay. We are going to go find a trial chamber and go raid some lamps. Bulbs, not lamps, bulbs. Has anyone made their own trial chambers yet? I've seen some adventure maps that have trial chamber like changes to them, but I haven't. I've never done my own. I've never rebuilt one. You can't change where spawners are located, so it makes it kind of difficult. You'd have to work with the layout that's already provided, and so you're kind of structured into the big rooms unless you create some little tiny itty bitty rooms. I'm definitely thinking there's gonna be bulbs in this one over here, though. I think I might wait, to be honest. Just thinking out loud here, to update to 0.11 till... Oh my gosh, that dude's glowing. Why the heck are you so glowy? That dude was glowing like crazy. Nope, can't get me. Bulbs. We have bulbs. How many bulbs do we get? Oh. Don't have enough bulbs. Look at all this copper I still got to strip out of here. And free candles. Dude. Better Clouds hasn't updated yet and it won't be till January. Post in the supporter chat. Oh. Good to know. spawn down here? Oh, you know, I probably... Yeah, I just spawned that last time, and then I probably never cleared it. Yeah. Knockback bows are so rude, dude. Just saying. Kind of rude. Everything you do is a knockback. Also kind of rude. Silverfish. I love that I got a potato. I did get a key, though. I know, space for a key. Get rid of that bow. What do we get over there? Potatoes. Ugh. What mod do you use for the cheaty cam? Free cam? You like the game The Last of Us? I've never played it. I'm not a big spooky game fan. And I think that might hit the spooky game vibe for me. I know Last of Us is definitely not like full like horror video game, but like spooky, scary zombies and things. I played yesterday some trial chambers, but I can open an ominous vault multiple times. Huh. That sounds like a buggo. We got so many. Nice. Oh. What else did I have in here? That, and that, and that, and that. Ooh, okay. And that, and that. And I needed that. And I think that was all of the copper I needed. I think everything else we've just picked up. Okay. My friends, click the like button on the stream if you haven't already. What was that? 750 likes. How do you get the copper elytra? If you don't have it already, you missed it, my friend. It was a reward for a thing Mojang was doing when the Copper Age update came out. There is one right now to get a zombie horse cape, which I believe I actually might have it. Oh, I minimized Minecraft. I think I have to open up Bedrock to see if I have it. I'm assuming I have to enable it on there. Actually, let me see. Do I have it? Skin. Edit. Oh, I do have the zombie horse cape already. Wow. I haven't checked it out yet. Is it good? I thought the elytra kind of looked wonky, but I don't know. Zombie horse cape has ended. It's already been given out. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Sorry. Yeah, if you missed them, you missed them. When new updates come out, Mojang usually does a little community thing where you can get a cape for doing some simple stuff in Bedrock. Like the zombie horse one was, or the was kill 5 mobs with a spear on Bedrock Edition. And then the copper golem one was like craft a certain number of copper golems or something like that. Or the copper one. I can't remember. You know what, buddy? Let's give you some work to do. That's what I brought him into life for. Look at him. Look at him. He's gonna be so excited. No, pick up the stuff. Yeah? Yeah. No, it doesn't go in there. No, you're so close though. No, it doesn't go in that one either. Oh, you're so close. Oh, I love this sorting so fast. Oh, no, not that one. Have you tried that one? Nope, not that one again. I know, so sorry. No, again, not there. And you did it! Wow! Are you going to be building here again anytime soon? I've been planning out a little bit more in creative. I've got a decent layout in mind already for the where the Nether portal is going to go, where we kind of have to unfortunately carve back this entire hill. But that's going to be the next edition out here, and I want to do that. I think after we get the cyberpunk city in the Nether, I want to do that in Tough Hall over there to have another Nether connection to bring everything in. You know what? 1 second. Realize Spotify is not playing any of my locally downloaded computers or music. Show local files. Add source. I had to reset up everything. Video of music. There we go. Yep. Not me actually going to mod on my PC once my computer logged me out on Twitch. Liz, you just got to throw in the towel today. I'm so sorry. You just got that's just go again. Just go again tomorrow. That sucks, dude. Oh. Destroy another mountain? Nah, never. Nah, easy. We'll do it. The thing is, I actually enjoy digging. I know, big surprise. Big surprise. Woohoo! 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 Yip yip yippee! Wee woo! Waha! Go in there, then go in there. Go in there. And you, why not? Trial key. Where do I keep my trial keys? I feel like I keep them in here. I do. Yeah, I only got 6 though. Lame. All right, building 3 is gathered. It definitely takes a lot longer when we do round and round and round. I was saying house 3. How do you organize your ender chest? Right now, pretty poorly. But the goal is having like 1 shulker box for just each essential category of stuff that I use often. So theoretically, we should have the materials, if I did it right, for that, and that house. Which is a good start. A lot of material gathering just for, 3 houses. And yeah, we've got it goes all the way over there. Oh, so much. Makes me so bad. No, it's gonna be cool. I'm really excited to get this like coming back along here and swooping up and all that. It's gonna be. I'm really excited to finally have like a little road in here. I need to get like a statue or something that we could throw at this corner. That could be kind of fun. But it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really nice to finally be able to walk all the way around this building. And I definitely need to figure out how I'm gonna be. The problem is that like we'd have to like bring. I guess I could do that as part of the video, just like even just getting a base bubble column. Like just get like a really, really rough main floor of this interior wrapped out and have like a closet that you'd go in that'd be like just a bubble column that'd take you down here. But do you actually use all the shulker boxes in your ender chests? Yeah, I really need to go through and clear these 2. These are supposed to be my junk ones that are always empty, but obviously they're not empty. But yeah, the way I do ender chests, my orange box in the bottom corner here has essential stuff like beacons, extra ender chests, some emergency emeralds, emergency extra tools if I need like more blast prot, if I'm doing a lot of big explodey stuff. And I usually keep a stack of shulker shells in there, then like my fishing rod, spyglass, project lists, and some sponges and ice vendor. If I'm ever like really lost, Eyes of Ender are actually a great way to get you back home, because you can use them to get you to a nearby stronghold and use that to jump your spawn back to world spawn. So if you're ever super far out, sometimes it's fastest just to find a stronghold nearby and go back. The black shulker box I keep with extra tools. Red shulker box is always rockets and extra elytras. Yellow shulker box is kind of like smaller tools like flint and steel, shears, and just some extra random stuff. Like I always have set up for a conduit in here, and I always have obsidian to make portals if I need, and I always have extra food and some kelp if I need to make a big water column, and then extra totems. I always have an extra totem in here just for a quick swap. And then I'll have my golden apples if I need to grab those. I have a bone box. This is supposed to be full of emeralds. It's not. I have very few emeralds right now. This one is always like tough and deep slate. These are more kind of like emergency boxes. If I'm out working on a project and I run out of the thing and I didn't bring enough, then I have these to pull from. So this is all that. This box is all redstone. The magenta ones are all like detail blocks. So like your campfires, your workstations, your light sources, all that sort of stuff. My green and my lime here are greenery stuff. The brown is always dirt. And then we have sandstone. Then we have candles. Then we have glass. And then we have another greenery box up here. And then I have coral box. I have packed mud. And then I have my bricks. And then buckets in case I need them. And then these are just kind of extra wooden materials. And then these are supposed to be empty, but they're not empty. You speak French? Nope. There's a reason why English only is rule in the chat. It's a shame that he doesn't like shaders, but I respect that. Everyone has their own way of playing, whichever they find most fun, but this map would be very beautiful shaders. Shaders actually make your Minecraft builds lose a lot of detail. Shaders are a very, very easy way of making your builds just look flat, in my opinion. You can definitely, like, some builds look good with shaders. I won't deny that. But I personally think that my builds actually look better without shaders on. Okay, we're going to leave those piled up in here for the proper copper workshopper. And so we have house 2 buried in the basement here. Good to go. House 3 is buried in this house. And then house 1 is out on display, because I'm so good at this game. And all of the stuff in the floor here, I'm actually not going to change because it's untextured in the creative world, because I did it on the fly here in the survival world. So we're actually good to go on that. Yeah, look at me. I did something in survival, not creative. Has it been confirmed what the big city build is? Yes. Yeah. We're filling out the entire... By the end of the next video, everything from here, like all of this whole section is going to be filled out. But I think, my friends, I think I'm about ready to wrap up stream there for today, because it's 3 o'clock. And we've been going for 3 hours and 15 minutes almost. So I think we're going to wrap it on that one. We got 3 houses ready to go. I'm going to try and get building on that. I might actually do some of that later today. I just need to sift through all of the footage and everything. Oh, I did want to look at... I feel like this could be kind of cool. Don't look at that. I'm trying out a new thing in there. But yeah, Nether hub's coming along. I finished this building, by the way. I don't know if I showed y'all, but I finished that one. Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you, Liz. You too. Yeah, we have a ton of space right here, dude. I feel like a statue that would have like a stone... Like, I feel like if we did like a statue defined to like right there, somewhere in front of it, I feel like we could get a pretty sick looking thing. Even if it's a fountain, but like a slight, like an angled statue could be kind of fun to try and pull off. So maybe we'll work on that on a stream next time. Let me put a note in here. Just so I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't want to forget. Statue. Cool. Okay. Now we got that. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you so very much, everybody, for hanging today. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm very excited about having the PC set up correctly now, so I'm looking forward to getting on the grind and getting some stuff going. So yeah, thank you so much. Have a lovely Merry Christmas if y'all do celebrate. If not, have a lovely week and Happy New Year and all that cool stuff. Potentially streaming again on Friday, probably streaming on Monday. But I'm out of here to go spend some time with some fam and all that good stuff. And we'll be back in the new year for sure. And maybe in the meantime, but stay safe. Have a lovely time. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye. And I will find somebody to raid over on Twitch. Don't worry.